was coming.
Come on, man. People gotta listen, man. Clear the wax out the ears, man. Take the
Man,
lead and the sin and put it together.
Put it
man,
Gotta
the
together.
listen,
Bucks.
man.
The Bucks only had
Talk to him,
90
Shadow. Talk to him,
points.
man.
Listen,
Come on, man. Like,
listen. Laker therapy is gonna
brother,
hit like
this isn't
crack
nothing new,
today.
brother. The day I
Laker
came
therapy
back,
is
I
gonna
had
hit like
this energy,
crack.
man. When we were so called trash, I said they're gonna turn this shit around.
Bro, I
Come
saw the
on,
playoff
man.
rotation today, and it feels good to know that number five is on the way. I saw the playoff rotation today, and it feels good to know, bro. Like,
Man, I
Bruh.
got people on the
It,
timeline basically like they was overreacting to the Celtics loss, but are mad that we're celebrating this win. This is the 2 seed, man. Two top
this a
75 players.
Trade
Like,
No, no,
come
no.
on,
this a
man.
Hold
trade
on. Wait.
chance.
Hold on.
Jackson Davis.
Hold on. Don't we
Trace.
need a big for Milwaukee? I thought we needed a big for Milwaukee.
These
Come
guys are
on,
crazy,
bro.
man.
Trace
Come
Like,
had
on,
it,
three
bro.
blocks
like I
on
said,
Giannis, dog.
come on, man.
Wow.
He's
I
a
already
Trace
Wrapped
told
Trace
him
you
up.
Thompson.
guys, lean into defense. That offensive bullshit is dead. You want to win a chip? Lean into defense. All that offensive shit is dead.
Trace
Look
took
what
Giannis's
happens
lunch money.
when you defend. The offense
Defense
automatically
wins
comes.
championships. Defense wins chips, bruh.
You
And
guys
they
do
they they
realize
locked in
you
tonight.
guys do realize Milwaukee is the number two defense in the league, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I realize. Yeah.
Okay.
We
Yeah.
took
yeah,
their
no,
lunch
they've been
money.
on a stretch. They've been on a stretch
Okay.
where they're number two defense.
We took their lunch money. Trace said, "Oh, Giannis, give me that. Give me that. Give me that."
And this was a decisive victory too. Like, let's be clear. Like, we didn't choke away, the 20-point lead. I don't think we go down by like it only got cut to 10, right? Or
No,
am
the
I
lowest
No,
they
mistaken?
no,
got
we
to is
got cut to
six.
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 Yeah.
Yeah,
Six.
the
Okay,
lowest they
okay,
got six.
yeah. I mean, even then though, like that's like
No, but
two
that's great
twice
for
it
our
it went back
standards,
up to 20.
bro. We didn't lose the lead for the entire game.
Hold
We
on.
Right?
took
Yeah,
the
yeah,
I
yeah.
shit
know,
I
but
about
got
all
that
that
shit.
lose lead shit, all that shit is dead, man. We're in March, guys. Stop talking about November
No,
and
no, because
December, man.
bro,
That shit's
no.
dead, man.
Let's stop talking about November. We are in March.
We're in
Let's talk
March,
about
bro. This
March.
is a
What's
totally different
happening right
season.
now? Right now. You see
Right
what
now,
happened tonight?
man. That
You
shit is
see what
dead.
happened tonight? We got Giannis, Dame, two top 10 players, first, second option, and look what we did against them. We ran them off the fucking court. Look at
Come
that.
on, man.
Look at
So
that.
I said this about a week ago. I'm eyeing the fifth seed right now because we're only 3 games back in the loss column. I think in 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks time, I think we're going to be sitting above the playing spot. So I'm feeling
Yeah,
very very
yeah, we're gonna
confident.
go on. We're gonna go on a nice run. I think.
Isn't it if the Kings beat the Lakers tonight we jump up 2 spots? Do we get the 8 seed? I thought I heard something about that.
I think we're definitively in the ninth, and I think we're a half game back of the eighth seed or something like that.
Oh, I that's what it was. If we win tomorrow, Mavs lose, we
Yeah,
get. Oh yeah.
but right now we'd still be
Oh
like
yeah,
a half
yeah,
game back.
definitely.
I am monitoring the situation. The situation is being monitored.
Break
Urkel,
My
we don't even
Soul is
need
gonna
to
hit
Yes,
like
monitor the
crack.
sir, Eric.
situation. We
Yo,
control our own
Yes,
destiny.
sir,
We
Eric.
just
so
win all our games, man. I'm telling you
Break
guys.
My
These
So
guys are
Soul.
gonna
so
go on a real
so
run,
so
man.
tomorrow night's a winnable game, right? The Bulls. We've got the Spurs 2 games in a row, and then and
Yep.
then to separate ourselves, we go to Dallas, and then we've got the Lakers. If we
The
can go
Dallas,
five,
the Dallas is the most important game of the
The
season.
three Dallases. There's three. It's
if
three
we
Yeah,
could
but
Dallas.
I
go,
know
Yeah.
that. But I'm
They have
saying the first one
tiebreaker
we gotta get.
implications.
Oh
if
We
yeah,
we
Hold
for
on.
could,
beat
sure,
if
for
Dallas
we
sure.
could
every
go
single
five
one,
and
and then
zero,
we guarantee ourselves because we
Hold on.
automatically take Dallas out of the equation.
You know what was impressive about this win? And these are always indicators to me. You see when we're winning by how many points did we win by tonight? 35
30.
points?
That's the largest margin of victory this season against any opponent, by the way.
Hold on, hold on. So 25 minutes from Draymond, 25 from Kaminga. Wiggins is just coming back. He played 14. 31 from Steph, 26 from Pods, 9 from TJD, 20 from Chris Paul, 21 from Clay, 16 from GP2, 21 from Moody. You see when you see that shit happening and they're dog walking teams? Oh, oh, that means a run is coming. Oh, oh, that means a run is coming, like we said. So they're what now? We are 5 games above 500, and we were 5 games below 500.
We're
Oh,
about to be 10 games
oh,
over. We're about to be 10 games over 500. Just now, watch.
oh!
Shit's
This
gonna
run is
come
coming. I
quick.
feel it in my bones.
The
Lee, do
run
you
is
feel it in
definitely
your
coming,
bones? Because
man.
I feel it in my bones. I feel it in my
You
bones.
know, you know it.
I feel it in my bones. My bones are tingling from a run. A run is on its way. A run is on its way. I feel it.
So
Milwaukee?
how come when we lost by like 60 there was like 3 times as many people in here? Now that we
Oh, I
won,
don't know.
You
I don't
know
know.
why,
Where's the
man.
people
it's
Come
at?
on, we
quiet
know
now.
why. Like,
Where's the
come on,
people
Quiet.
at?
you don't have 600 souls just suddenly vanish at the thing there when
Come
we
on,
still
man.
Man
Where's the
said
win,
people at?
right?
souls.
Like, you can't have that be a coincidence all the
You
time. Like,
said Soul? You
yeah.
said Soul?
Is that thing that
Uh oh.
Cam?
Not
Uh,
yet. Not yet. Don't play it
Wait.
yet.
All right. Situation is being monitored.
By the way, the
The
other
situation
game,
is being monitored, man.
it's a 12-point game over there. Just the other game. Just want to
The
point that out.
situation is being monitored, man.
You
Situation
see
is being
you see
monitored.
you see the free throw differential of that game too, and they're still down by double digits. Wild.
Yeah, they got off to I believe they got off to a 31-13 start or some shit like that, and the other team went on a crazy fucking run and they took the lead.
Come on, man. Come
De'Aaron Fox just
on.
was absolutely berserk though in that second and third quarter. My goodness.
What was the most impressive thing to you in that game?
Trace
I'll go first.
Jackson Davis.
Steve Kerr actually
Bro,
playing people that he should be playing. That was the most impressive
you
thing to
see
me.
those 2 blocks on I love
3
when
blocks.
Giannis was trying to I love when Giannis was trying to bully his way to the rim and Steve Kerr said fuck spacing. Let me just throw TJD and Draymond out
He
there.
really did.
And he had like a monster.
Not only did he block him like 3 times or something like that, he also like forced a turnover. He also forced a deflection and a
He had
bad
him
pass, which
strapped
ended up
up, bro.
resulting in a turnover.
So
What I like seeing with TJD is he completes, the offensive play when he gets the ball. It's not like he's falling to the ground trying to make a layup.
you,
I love Looney,
you
but
know what I
dude,
really
look,
love, LDOT, is to start
layup.
the fourth quarter. We had Pods, Moody, and JK on the court at the same time. I love that. That was great. Shows confidence in the young players in a big game. So I hope
Shout out
And
to
they
they
have
have
Moody
that
though.
more because
complementary
Moody
skill
played
sets.
great defense on Dame, especially in that fourth quarter.
Hey, can I just give y'all a quick little thing? By the way, we scored 125 points with only 7 free throws. Honest hoops.
Honest hoops, man. Hey, there was a stretch in the game where I don't think we had I think we went like 2 quarters without 1 foul.
Yep.
Yeah,
The
3
Bucks literally
minutes.
didn't commit
3
a
minutes
foul
left.
until like
3
the
minutes left
second
in the
quarter,
second.
halfway through. Like what the
No, it's 3
fuck?
minutes left. 3 minutes and 15
Jim,
seconds.
what's up,
It's
dog?
despicable.
What you think, man? What you think?
What's going on, guys? Motherfuckers. Motherfuckers, man. Motherfuckers. This is what happens when you listen to me.
Yo,
This is
please
what
somebody
happens
put
when you take Dario Saric out of the rotation, replace all of his minutes with Trace Jackson Davis, which I've been saying for the whole goddamn season, and look at the fucking results, man. You know what else I asked for this season that I've been asking for all season? Play Trace and Draymond combinations together, and they've been doing that the last couple of games. The Celtic game aside, Steve tried it against I think it was the Raptors, but tonight he tried it again in the fourth quarter. Trace and Draymond combination in the fourth quarter. It was a 19-point lead when Trace came into the game. It was around the 8-minute mark. He played 4 minutes with Trace with Draymond together, and the game and it turned into a 26-point lead, and the shit was a blowout. All the fucking fourth quarter meltdown bullshits they've been doing all season long, that shit's about to be over if they keep doing this. I promise you. I've been promising you this shit since the start of the fucking season, bro. When Corey Joseph got minutes over Trace to begin the season against the Suns, lose that game by 4. Corey Joseph minus 14 in that game, in the 4 minutes that he played. Bro, Trace playing minutes, like they need to up his minutes to like 20, 25. He can give you Like he's a walking double waiting to happen. Consistent defense tonight against Giannis of all players. Like he was doing stuff to Giannis that nobody else on the Warriors can do. And this is
Jim,
better
forget
defense
the
equals
Warriors.
better opportunities to win games in the fourth quarter. It's really that simple.
Jim,
So I'm
forget the Warriors.
floored.
Forget the Warriors. How many players in the league can do that? The only player I can think of is one. There's one player I can think of is Jonathan Isaac because I've seen him do that. But that's it. I don't know how many players can within the hand. I can count on one hand how many players can shut Giannis down like that. So that was special, man. That was 100%. Like I expected him to maybe some deter some shots, alter some shots, but he flat out just shut Giannis' shit down, man. No, like nothing was easy. I felt almost. I'm gonna be honest. It almost felt like Giannis was soft the way he was going up. Like that's how emphatic, that's how powerful Trace was as a rim
He didn't
protector.
take Trace seriously. He didn't take him seriously, and look what happened.
It almost felt like Giannis was going. How impressive it was.
You know what's crazy is that third quarter. Oh my goodness! Talk about a meltdown. I think the Bucks started that quarter 19-5. 19-5. It was a disaster. And it's just Kuminga left Lillard. To go double Giannis, and these are the little things that you can't do to give up momentum, right? You just don't want to spark the other team by doing something that you probably just shouldn't do, and some of that comes from experience. Now, from an all-around standpoint, I really liked what Kuminga did on both ends of the floor tonight. 2 steals, 3 blocks, 20 points on 14 shots, like super efficient and, a little bit inconsistent, but hey, I love those just counting stats that you can get from Kuminga. He has so much athleticism and so much, potential as a potential defensive guy.
Defensively, he was great defensively too. I know he made a couple mistakes. He helped off Dame. I know but he was blocking shots. I mean, the dude was. It was on both ends.
This is what that's what I'm saying. I just pointed out that I love the counting defensive stats of 3 blocks, 2 steals. That's the impactful stuff that he can do on a consistent basis. And if he shows up more consistently, the Warriors have more of an opportunity to dominate in general. But bro,
if he can develop that mid range, bro, he's gonna be a
25-point blowout. And I feel like now with Dario out of the equation, finally, what are we going into game 60 now? I remember saying for much of the season how Dario probably has a clause in his contract that they have to play him, and I was begging. I was like, I really hope that it's like it's up to 60 games or something like this, and then they can sit his ass down. And I feel like that's kind of what's going on. I don't know, but I'm just this is now we're gonna see the best version of the Warriors moving forward from a defensive standpoint, because you don't have like a hole constantly kind of disconnecting and breaking your defense, and just kind of on both ends of the floor. Dario's been awful on both ends of the floor, and this has been going on for months, man, months.
And I love that lineup of Chris Paul with the 4 young bulls like Kuminga, Moody, and Podziemski, and it's just a fucking dangerous ass lineup, because if you need just an offensive spark, because you're not going to get a whole lot of defense with that 5, but like offensively they were literally just completely destroying it, because Chris Paul, he can elevate a lineup. That's why we brought Chris Paul here, because he can just elevate people. He brought Kuminga's game to the next level, and he just elevates. It's fucking
He's helping Trace as well. He's helping Trace as well, and Trace is helping Chris Paul. They're helping each other, and this is. I still don't think that is perfect in terms of some of the rotational decisions. I still see the 4-guard lineups out there sometimes, and those can be problematic. But tonight, like Looney played 6 minutes, Trace played 19 minutes. Like this stuff has to. We're trending in the right direction. Steve is making some really good decisions. Finally. If he's making good decisions and the Warriors are winning games because of that, like how can I criticize somebody who's doing the right things? And it's whenever he doesn't do the right things, which has been like a chunk of the season, is when I go crazy. And now I don't have to go crazy anymore. I can just compliment. I can just appreciate what we're seeing on the floor. Tonight was beautiful. It was domination for most of the game, and that's kind of what I feel like we're in line to see for the remainder of the season, man. I'm excited.
And Moody is just such a great defender, and that's something we need from that second unit. Moody is just kind of providing that spark that we need, and it's just critical.
You know what Moody gives us? Moody gives us an option of like, okay, Gary may not have it tonight.
Mm-hmm,
go to him, and now It's not like you're just leaning offense now. You can depend on him to be a two-way player.
Yeah.
And so that's the beauty of it. Like I'm gonna be honest, Wiggins didn't even he didn't even play that
Yeah.
much tonight, but it felt
Because they're
like
starting to
his
still get
point
him
of
back into
attack.
shape.
Mm-hmm.
No, I know. What I'm saying is we can afford that. We can afford to get him back into shape because we have GP and Moody out there who can still guard. Like if we didn't, then we would be more desperate to have Wiggins out there. So I feel like tonight was like a really good sign in terms of just having everyone on a string and having the guards lock in defensively so we don't have to be so dependent and reliant on Wiggs. Because Wiggs had some good stretches, but like obviously he's still got to get, his legs underneath him, whatever. So he'll get that. And that'll
This
happen,
is what I
within the
was
next
seeing.
couple weeks. But
This is what I was
yeah.
seeing when the season was young. They weren't on a string. Like there were portions where they were playing well and all of this stuff, but I never got the sense that they were
It
ever on a
wasn't for
string.
48
Yeah,
minutes.
yeah, yeah.
It wasn't for
They were
48
never on a
minutes, bro. It
string,
was
man.
it
Like
would
not
be for
like
like
now. You know what I'm saying? It's
yeah.
like one unit was
Yes.
playing
Yeah. Oh,
well.
bro, this is pressure. We're putting pressure on teams now.
Mm-hmm.
This is beyond a string. This is like picking up full court, rotating, communicating, closing out on shooters. LeBron just turned it over. Sabonis just bitched him. Oh my god.
I'm so
Oh my
happy seeing
god.
the fucking
Yeah,
Lakers get
you
beat,
might
bro.
want to
Oh
start
my
putting
god.
that song in there.
No, no, hold on. We're monitoring the situation.
We're
We are
monitoring the
monitoring.
Moderate.
situation.
That's
It's
it.
just
Hey, hold on, hold on.
monitor
Hey,
time.
7
hey.
minutes to go.
We
The
don't
Just
need to do
iPad is
nothing
opening up though.
premature.
Yo, the iPad is opening up though.
Don't. I know.
The
I
iPad
know.
is open.
who's putting
I
it up?
haven't switched to my soundboard yet, but the iPad is opening up.
Do you guys think Anthony Davis is ever
Hey,
gonna beat Sabonis,
hey,
bro?
Shadow.
Like,
Yes, sir.
Hey, Shadow. You know how they say it ain't over till the fat lady sings. It ain't over till Beyonce sings. Regards.
Oh shit. Monitoring the situation though. Don't you worry. Don't you worry.
Yeah, I think from the defensive standpoint, that play that you talked about, that it seemed like everyone was talking about with Kuminga doubling Giannis, leaving Dame open. It seemed like even from the beginning, I don't know if it was just this man by himself, but we definitely got to work on the overhelping. I don't know if it's because of our size or whatever it is, but the constant overhelping. It felt like Bobby Portis. Yeah, it felt like Bobby Portis just by himself kept the Bucks in the game. So I felt like if we can kind of clean up that overhelping situation, yeah, we would.
I
The Bucks
mean,
wouldn't even have a
hold
chance
on,
at
hold
this
on.
game.
You would rather have Bobby Portis shoot those shots than Damon Giannis, though. Like of all the options.
Exactly, bro. Someone's gonna drop points, man. It's either gonna be Dame, Giannis, or whoever, or role players. And tonight, what we did was we cut off Dame. We were trapping him. We were hedging. We collapsed on Giannis, and we forced Malik Beasley to beat us. Well, breaking news: Malik Beasley can't beat you by himself. And breaking news: neither can Bobby Portis. So that was actually the right game plan. Like you want to either let role players go off or the stars go off. Tonight we shut the stars down.
So
We let the
are
role
we
players get
gonna
theirs.
still be on the we can't beat good teams? We haven't beat good teams.
This was a great
All I'm
game.
saying is
I
this
think
is
just
March, and
keep
I'm
building,
telling
keep
you,
building.
this is a
Yep,
totally
yep.
different team than it was in November.
Oh no, 100%, 100%.
Totally
I've been
different
saying that
team than it was in November. These
since the
guys have
Grizzlies game.
confidence, and I already told you a
Yep.
run is coming, and we're gonna. It's these 5 games. Well, obviously, I'm not looking ahead, but that Dallas game has such great implications just due to the fact that we beat Dallas, we control our destiny. We literally take their spot. You know,
Right.
so.
No, 100%. And this is a different team, and we're playing good basketball. We just beat a good team tonight, whether people want to admit it or not. I'm not saying the Bucks are perfect. They're flawed, but they're the number 2 seed for a reason. They're
I
a good
know,
team.
And they're doing this
their
without.
defense is number 2 in the league too.
And they're. I think Chris Middleton's been out for
Yeah.
like months too.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, Wiggs was out. Tonight he played, but he was,
No, he was
he
on a
didn't
minutes
really play that much.
restriction regardless. He
Yeah,
was on a restriction regardless.
restriction,
So
exactly. But I will say that we need more. We need more in terms of just building on this. But I do think this is the type of win that's very
Mind
convincing in
y'all,
terms of when you. Yeah.
just to let y'all know, because this to me is just incredible to do this in 18 minutes. By the way, 18 minutes. Trace had 15 points, 7 rebounds, 4 blocks, plus 20 in 18 minutes.
So hold on, Jim. Steve just spoke on Trace. He said, "I know I can trust him We've got to get Trace more minutes to get him ready for the playoffs because he needs
Finally,
reps. He needs
finally.
Yo, Jim. Well, hold on. Who said this in November, Jim? Who said this? Me and you. Me and you. I literally said in November, get Trace ready for the fucking playoffs. You said that too. Bro, I'm telling you, bro. Steve finally fucking came around on this shit. Because I've been saying this shit since November. I have the tweets. I'm going to quote tweet that tweet with my tweet. I'm going to do that right now. Good shit. Get him ready for the
He's the
playoffs,
most
man. We need him
important.
ready.
He's the most important player coming off their bench, and he has been since game one. So they wasted a lot of this season looking like way worse than they should have been all along. And I don't know. I don't know what we can expect for the rest of the season. But man, can you imagine if they can go on enough of a run to try to get to about 50 wins? Because you would have to dominate to do so. But if they go like 18-4 or 17 and something like that, like basically they have to win a majority of their games. And you just saw what they did to the Bucks tonight, and that shows you the full capacity, close to full capacity of what their potential is, what they're capable of. So I don't know why, Rose, you were laughing on that. Like, do you think there's no hope that the Warriors can dominate the rest of the season?
Hold on 1 second. Let me have Mimi jump in.
No, that's
right
not
here
what
for
I
a
was
second.
laughing about. Sorry about that.
Jump in here, Mimi, because you've been having your hands up for a while. What's going on?
I'm about to go to bed. I'm on Central Time. I'm in Texas, but Moses motherfucking Moody. That's
Yes,
all
sir.
we need to say. From New York
Yes,
to
sir.
now Dame, Moses Moody has guarded the best guard on the floor and locked him up.
Welcome to Wiggins Penitentiary.
Now that helps Wiggins rest because now we have somebody who can provide offense as well as D up. And Moses Moody plays above the
This is
rim.
the first time in the whole era, Mimi, that I seen him really display the 7-foot wingspan thing
Yes.
because you can't dribble around him. Like, how many times did he swipe Dame tonight?
Oh, he had Dame in the torture chamber.
Bro, like so it's almost like he was doing the thing where he was like counting dribbles, right? And he was timing it. You know what I'm saying? Like I was watching him, and it's almost like he was counting the dribbles and timing it. And that's what you want to see, man. Like you
Yeah,
can't
and the
dribble
thing
around
about
him now.
Moody plays under control. Now, when he got back from that injury, I understand because he was like, damn, I ain't got no minutes. They didn't put the rookie over me. So he was kind of rushing it. Now he done settled down. Moody plays under control, and he plays within the offense. That's why I love Moody.
Yeah.
Do you guys think that Tracy would be able to hold his own against someone like Jokic? Like, what do you guys think about that? Do you think it'd be similar, or do you think it'd be kind of nah?
Anybody will have a hard time guarding somebody of that caliber. The best you can do is try to match up and just try to stay grounded as much as possible.
Jim, you play those guys by committee. Tonight, it was by committee. You know what I mean? Even though
I
he
agree.
had those
I agree.
individual blocks on Giannis, it was because Giannis was seeing several bodies, and
That's
every
true.
time he looked a different angle, you know what I mean, there was help. So, a
Yep.
Jokic type, he's a generational player. You got to beat those players by committee.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, yo, the most beautiful thing about Moody playing well too, dog, isn't even like the Wiggins rest thing. It's like whenever they switched on defense, Dame was like switching, and then he saw Moody, and then they switched, and then he saw GP2, and then he switched, and he saw Kaminga, and he switched, and the Wiggins was there. It's just like no matter what you do, no matter who you try to bring up, dog, it's just like it's somebody that's you're gonna get strapped. I think that was the most beautiful thing tonight.
Yeah. Nah, man, this is good stuff, man. This is good
Hey,
stuff.
are the Warriors about to gain? Oh, okay, half a game against the Lakers. Lakers about to lose this game.
Jim Park, don't
Nah, probably a
don't
full.
say anything
Well,
yet.
Don't
honestly,
say
bro, no.
anything.
Don't say anything
They
yet.
sent LeBron limping to the
We
locker
are
room.
monitoring
We
the
are
Oh, okay, I
situation.
got
monitoring the
you.
situation.
We get in there. We get in there.
Hold up. The iPad is open though, Jim. The iPad is open though.
Fuck the Lakers.
The iPad is open.
We got.
Hey, but yo, we got work to do still because we still got to get to that 6th seed. I don't even want to be in the play-in.
Fuck
I
the
think we
play.
can pass. No. I'm saying I don't want to get into the
Yeah,
play-in. I want to get
no,
into the top 6.
I'm with you.
Yeah. So let's do this. Let's do this. Let's go. Let's try to get past the Suns maybe by next week. I think we can do it by next week. I
I just
really
want to.
do. We play the We play the Bulls tomorrow, and then we play the Spurs on Saturday. And I really do think we should.
Well,
like
if you want
the
to
Bulls
hold on,
actually
if you want to get past the Suns, who do the Suns play?
They have a
They
tough
play the
ass schedule,
Celtics.
bro. It's
Oh,
bad.
they play the Celtics.
They play the Celtics, bro. Yeah. They play the Celtics
They
and
play
they
the
play
Raptors tomorrow.
the Raptors tomorrow. But then they play then they play the Celtics in their next game, and then they play the Cavs, and then they play the Celtics again.
What the
And then the
So
Hornets,
they
Bucks,
got some tough
yeah.
games, man. We can pass them. I'm telling you, we can pass them. But we got to take care of business, man. We got to take care of business, and if they drop the few games that they should, we're gonna be in good shape. I'm telling
I
you.
wouldn't mind though being the 7th seed playing the Thunder as a 2nd seed because I just
No.
No, you do
Let's
not
get
want
out
to
of there.
chance anything with the play-in because shit can go wrong real
I just
quick.
want I would love
Preferably,
seeing
no.
LeBron
I
in
hear what you're
playing,
saying
bro.
though. You are right though. You are right though. Matchup wise, I would prefer the Thunder over the other like teams. But I know what you're saying. But just get out of the
No,
play-in
yeah,
and let's
yeah.
just rock. Because you know why? Because even if you make the playoffs out of the play-in, you still have less rest. I think this team needs some rest going into the play. So if you get the 6th seed, you get an extra day or two of rest, and I think that would pay dividends.
No,
for
yeah,
us,
and rest is a lot more critical than a lot of people realize because these people.
Because you get like a day to prepare. Like
Yeah.
if you get out of the plan, you get like 1 day to prepare, if that. So it's like you want to just get in there. You want to be proactive and just don't procrastinate and try to like win the playing game. And then now even if you're in, it's like you're now like playing from behind almost because the 1st seed or 2nd seed or 3rd seed, or really not the 3rd seed, but the 1st and 2nd seed that you're gonna play, they're already getting rest and they've probably already scouted you. So it's better to just get into playoffs, don't worry about anything, and then hit the ground running once that comes. And by the way, last season we started off the series against the Kings 0-2. I don't see that happening this time around. I think last season's team, in many ways, was worse than this one. I think because part of that had to do with Jordan just being so inconsistent. I think our bench, and not just Jordan, just our bench overall, our bench this season is significantly better across the board, significantly better. So it's great job all around in terms of flipping the season because it looks very bleak for a long time. But it's a mixture of things. It's a lot of it's on and we also got to credit Kerr to some extent. Kerr started Kuminga. He's keeping Kuminga in the starting lineup. He's playing Trace more minutes, all that stuff. Did it take him a long time to do all these things? 100%. Were we calling for him to do these things earlier? 100%. But he is doing them, and I think that should be acknowledged. You know what I'm saying? And trust me, I don't really have any agenda towards or against Kerr, but I do think that just from an observational standpoint, I think just he is doing the right things as a coach. I think.
Yeah, about fucking
For the most
time. That's
part.
what you're supposed to do as a coach. You're supposed to maximize the team. It's not supposed to take you. You've been the coach of this team for 9 fucking years. Why does it take you 60 games to figure
Jim,
this shit out? I figured this shit out
that's
game
true,
1,
Jim.
bro.
Jim, that's true to some extent, Jim. But here's
To
the second
some
thing.
extent.
There is
What extent is it not correct? Go, Andre.
The reason because there are personalities you have to shuffle, right? You can't just bench Clay game 20.
That's
You have to
true.
take his
That's very
time.
true.
You don't want to lose Clay because Jim, a lot of this is Clay. Clay's bought in. Clay has embraced the
Yep.
bench role. If you bench Clay too early and you lose him, then who knows if he's embracing this bench role like this? So there is a political and personalities game that you have to play, and there's a patience you have to. It's a balance, Jim. It's not so easy as just doing
No, I
the right
agree.
things. I know. What
I
you're
agree.
saying.
I agree
Yeah.
that benching Klay Thompson and that move was going to be really difficult, and he had to struggle that much in order for them to make that move. But at the same time,
Right.
the whole Dario Saric Trace thing could have been curtailed from the get-go, and that whether Klay started or came off the bench, I think they would have been more successful no matter how you slice it. They wouldn't have lost all those crazy games that they lost throughout the course of the season. You know what I'm saying? So, and tonight, I just want to say they're playing like 11-man combinations, and I'm down with that because of the depth of their team, because they have so many different pieces that they can use in different situations. Moody took over, I guess we could say Moody took over basically all of Dario Saric's minutes. He played 21 minutes tonight. It was a plus 22. So now you just have, that's what we wanted. How do you get Moody into the equation? Sit Dario. Stop playing him. This finally happened. It's a miracle.
Yeah, he should have got traded.
50 seconds left.
50 seconds left. It's a 10-point game. I knew you were going to say something.
That's over. That's over. They're finally
We are monitoring
behind
the
the Warriors.
situation.
50 seconds left. I don't want to
We
talk
are
too
monitoring.
Good job, Kings.
soon. Fox
did
had
your job.
44 tonight.
By the way,
DJ.
shout out to Sabonis though. He dropped a fucking monster triple double today with 20 rebounds
20 rebounds. Damn.
Yeah,
against
yeah.
Anthony
Yeah,
Davis.
Shadow, another stiff outplaying AD.
Yep.
Good job, Sabonis, and also fuck Sabonis.
Hey,
Another
We
DJ
stiff
did the
outplaying
Urkel.
we
AD.
do we,
DJ Urkel,
we
you got
got
the cue? You got the
we
cue
got
up?
some help.
Yo, there were two plays. There were two plays that Brom was dribbling the ball on Sabonis. I don't even know if these are clipped up or anything, but I want to make sure it's on the record in front of 900 people. Sabonis completely locked LeBron up on the perimeter
Wait,
twice.
did y'all see
So
what Trace just said in his post game interview?
what did he say?
He said that he watched some Blake Griffin film defending Giannis in the lead up to his matchup with him tonight.
Wow. Yo, shout out to Jake. Shout out to Jake because Jake made that
That's
comp in
hilarious.
the playback. Dude, you were there, right? When Jake made the
Yes,
comp?
5
yes.
seconds.
Were you
That's
there?
Also,
What
hilarious.
comp?
shout out to De'Aaron
Bro,
Fox
that's
for
crazy.
What
having
comp are we talking about?
a high against this team. By the way,
Blake Griffin, because Blake
The
awesome
Griffin
Blake
defensive
Griffin.
armor.
guards Giannis amazing.
Right, but what's the
You know what it is? It's just the comp is this. Blake guarded him. He would take charges. He would beat Giannis to his spots. He would gap him. He would use his base and lower core to absorb contact. He would remain vertical. Like there was a lot of discipline and
Yeah,
positional stuff that
exactly.
Blake
Laptop
did.
is
Yeah.
open. Hold on. Hold on.
Oh, they took all the
DJ
stars out
Urkel.
the game.
Just playing
Laptop
at
is
this
open.
point.
Hold on.
DJ
Hold on.
Urkel. Drop the track. Drop the
Laptop is
track.
open. Game
Drop the
over.
track.
Hold on.
All right, it's over.
Let's
No.
go. Let's go.
Urkel. Urkel. Change the
Yo.
title, man. Change the title.
Oh, hold on.
We can't
You
start
already
this
know.
shit until we change the title.
You already know.
We
Hold
gotta
on. Hold on.
respect the therapy session.
You already know. I'm like dancing in my chair right now. Hold on. Let's go. All right. Start this over. And also, you need to accept cookies to see the Lakers.
Damn.
Bye bye.
Jesus
Bye
Christ, Anthony
bye.
Davis went 5
Bye.
of 13.
Bye. Bye bye. Bye. Bye.
You're stupid, bro.
Bye bye. 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 Yo,
Also,
what a
De'Aaron
night.
Fox tied his career high tonight with 44 against the Lakers.
Woo!
He's a primary defender.
Bye. Bye. Oh, we're trending up. We're trending up. Oh my God. That's 30 losses for the Lakers. We have 28. 5 games under 500. 5 games under 500.
Wow.
See y'all later.
With 2 top 10 players.
Damn. Yeah, the
I don't know,
Lakers
man.
Lakers
Does
better be
Anthony
careful,
Davis didn't
bro.
look like a top 10 player today against Sabonis. I'm just pointing it out.
You got two top 75
Two
players
top
of all time,
75
man.
players, bro. Getting passed up by Steph Curry. I love it.
Everybody in chat, Urkel. I got the cookies up there, so everybody retweet those cookies.
Get the
Let's
cookies,
get the
man.
cookies trending.
Accept the cookies.
Accept the cookies, man. Everybody in
Accept the
here.
cookies.
There's 800. We should get a clean 500 retweets of the
What
cookies, man.
brand? What brand? What brand of cookies?
Actually, today these are red velvet. Today these are red
Oh,
velvet.
Red. Oh,
These are the
no.
gourmet cookies,
Fancy.
man.
Hey, wait. Do they have a cream cheese icing?
Cream cheese icing,
I love that.
a little bit of
Oh,
macadamia
so
nuts.
these are crumble cookies. These are
Oh
crumble
man,
cookies.
these are the gourmet of the crumble. They're a delicatessen.
Damn.
Accept the cookies, ladies and gentlemen. Retweet and accept the cookies, man. The Lakers gotta accept cookies to see that 10th seed, man.
Shit, if we being honest, it's
Damn.
looking like it can actually get a little bit scary and a little bit worse for the Lakers. They got the Timberwolves next, and then they got to play the Kings again on Wednesday.
Hey, everyone
Oh
retweet
my
that shit in the
goodness.
Jumbotron, bro. I want everyone to see those cookies.
Where's
King,
my
where
man
you at?
JMJ at?
Where you at, King? Show yourself, man. It's okay. This is what Laker
Jamie
therapy is
Foxx.
for.
Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx. JMJ, what up?
What's good? What's good, Urkel? What's good, Warrior Nation?
How you feeling, man?
I'm here to offer an olive branch on behalf of LeBron fans to Warrior Nation. I'm done with this Lakers thing. I'm proud to
Oh
be part
wow.
of Laker therapy
Oh
now.
wow.
This is a nightmare.
Damn.
This franchise is a joke.
Wait, JMJ, before you go on, I don't mean to interrupt, but we're not Laker Nation or Warriors Nation. We are Dub Nation.
Yeah. Dub Nation, whoever you guys are. We'll give you Anthony Davis. We'll take Draymond Green. Our
How
clutch
many how
player.
many how many points did AD have tonight?
AD is like, you guys should appreciate Draymond, because AD, as much as you guys talk him up, he's soft as fuck. And I know you guys didn't watch the game, but this man Sabonis bitched him every possession. It's embarrassing.
He got a
It's
triple
embarrassing.
double with 20 rebounds tonight. That's ridiculous.
Yeah. No, it's disgusting. And what we all know, that backcourt is not sustainable. D'Angelo Russell, Austin Reeves, they're microwaves. You never know. Like, they get hot for a quick second, but they're not consistent, and they're not reliable enough defensively. And it's going to be exposed in the playoffs. And that's why we
Hey,
had to trade one of
JMJ.
them at the deadline, and the Lakers stood pat. And that's ultimately going
Hey,
to kill them this
JMJ.
season. It will.
JMJ, I hear you critiquing the backcourt and AD and all these guys. What about LeBron,
Did
the
you watch
leader
the
of your
game,
team?
Bruce Leroy, Mr. New York Hat? Why would I
No,
critique
I'm
LeBron?
just.
What did LeBron?
Oh, so he
LeBron,
doesn't.
every time LeBron went on the bench, it ballooned from a 10-point deficit to a 20-point deficit. When he
Damn.
came back in the
So you
game, it would
can't
go from a
criticize.
20-point deficit to a 12-point deficit.
So you can't
It's actually
constructively.
embarrassing. They did it to
You can't
Kobe. They did it to
constructively.
Kobe. They're
You
doing it to
can't
LeBron.
constructively criticize
He's got to get
everybody
out
on
of
the
here.
team.
I know you want to make everything about LeBron. The team is
No, I'm just
terrible. The
asking the question, my
organization is
guy.
terrible. LeBron's still
Let's get
great.
to the root of this, JMJ. Can we get to the so what in particular is it talent? Is it connectivity? Is it coaching? Is it heart? Is
It's
it
literally
intensity?
all the above. Like, you could tell the
Uh huh.
coach, like, you've seen the reports, like, they do not like their coach. I mean, that's obvious. And the coach does not put him in. It's clear the coach, just based on his rotations, he's always a step behind of what he has to do and not a step ahead. He's like reactionary and not proactive. So in a case like this, like tonight, you need more Max Christie minutes, because he's a lengthier
Plus.
guard defender who can keep up and give De'Aaron Fox, more problems. But guys like Austin Reeves, guys like Torian Prince, they were getting cooked. They're getting cooked.
Yeah, he was
And
De'Aaron Fox was toying with them. He tied his
toying.
career high tonight.
Yeah.
Hey, when folks are
They
done, I got a
laugh at
question
us.
for you.
But the Kings,
I seen a lot of tweets saying that Reeves was food with De'Aaron Fox, bro.
absolute food.
He was.
And I like Reeves.
He was.
And he's a smart guy, but, like, there's a cap on his talent. And these Lakers fans in this front office, like, it's a good story. Like, it's great, undrafted guy, and he, exceeded expectations. But as far as winning a championship in, like, the NBA, like, when you're playing with, like, big boys, like, he's expendable. And this is probably the highest, like, at this deadline, probably the highest his value will probably ever be. And we thought he was going to take a leap and get better, and you kind of saw it, like, when he in the international play, he was playing great, but he's been so efficient. All those shots that he was hitting last year, you guys saw it in your series. You saw it at the end of the year. Even the BS fouls that you guys complain about, he would finish. He would even finish on those and ones. he can't make he's not making wide open shots anymore. Like, I don't know if it's the LA lifestyle or he's too chill now or he got his paycheck, but that dude who was 50, 40, 90 legitimately is not he's just not reliable. He's
Did
not
y'all?
hitting those
Because
shots.
Jam, I didn't watch
He
the
he went
game.
4 for 5 last night against the
I
Thunder
didn't watch the
for
game,
3.
but Jam, did they make any adjustments after De'Aaron was cooking Reeves? Like, did they put somebody else on
Yeah, but
Fox?
too late. Like, they put Christian and he was somewhat effective. And then, like, he tried to line up with no big, because the problem, AD was in foul trouble. AD got 3 fouls like he's been doing the last couple months, getting fouls quickly, not being able to bang down low with bigger centers. They rough him up. He gets roughed up by Nurkic. He gets roughed up by Jokic. Tonight he gets roughed up by Sabonis. And they want to call him DPOY and all these names. And this man just wilts. He wilts, and this was a big game. He gets
I
in
mean,
foul
y'all got
trouble,
Fire
and now
Ham trending on
you mess up
Twitter,
the
by the way.
rotations. So now LeBron has to play extra minutes. LeBron's playing the whole first quarter. LeBron's playing the whole third quarter
But
and
you
the
say
beginning
he's
of
the
the
best player
fourth.
in the world, so he should be able to.
Fire Ham is trending on Twitter. What the fuck?
He's terrible.
Hey, Irk, let me ask
Go
this
ahead.
question. So, have you ever worked with a company that they were known for like having all this turnover, and there are years where they make a bunch of money, like in gross sales or
Yeah.
something, and then but every year somebody's gone, like some manager is gone. Would you say they were a good company, even if they were making money
No.
like that? If the turnover is high
No.
like that, that's what LeBron.
Wait, you're talking about the Lakers?
But
Wait,
it's
this LeBron?
it's like a bunch of turnover in a great company,
What?
right? And then you blame
Bro, did you
everybody
watch the
else.
game?
And
L.
you
Dot. You
blame
look
the employees. You don't
okay.
blame
I
the
do with the shit.
management.
Did you watch the game?
You blame the
Did you
new
watch the game?
employees
You just
that come
talking.
in.
Wait, JMJ,
You just talking. Did
would
you
you
watch the
admit?
game? You didn't watch the game.
Wait,
You're just
JMJ,
talking.
would you
cute.
admit, JMJ, though there was a couple possessions Sabonis picked LeBron
All
on
right,
the perimeter
that happens.
twice?
But dude, the game was already out of bounds. Like, the game was already out of bounds. Did you watch
Okay.
the game?
What do you
You didn't
mean?
watch the game. You're
Y'all
watching
had
the
a
first.
I was about.
31 to 13
I
start in
watched.
the
I
first
watched.
quarter.
I
What
watched like the
happened there?
final. I watched the final. I watched the final because we were watching the Warrior game, in the live watch.
Damn,
But
bro.
I watched like the last
Damn.
quarter.
Yeah,
But
the last
no,
quarter that
I don't
doesn't
know.
matter. The last quarter didn't matter.
Yeah.
It was already over.
Okay.
Like, what happened
Okay.
already
You
happened.
guys cut it down to
Yeah,
like 12 though. It
I
was
think one of
Cut
the
it to 10.
biggest, turning point, at least for me, from just watching the timeline, is apparently y'all was up 30-13 in the first half or in the first quarter, and then I
First
We were up
look
quarter.
up, it's like
19.
50-72. Like, what the fuck happened?
De'Aaron Fox happened.
80 got in foul trouble. Messed up the rotation. They stopped playing defense. Malik Monk. It was really Malik Monk. He did
Malik
his
Monk
classic.
26 off the bench.
Yeah, he had a
Oh
classic
shit!
LA revenge tour game. Couldn't miss.
Wait, JMJ, you said like Austin Reeves was close to 50, 40, 90. He's 49,
Last year.
37, and 86. But this year he's 49,
Also,
37, and 86. He's not that far.
L. Dot. You had a tweet. Today or early, like maybe 30 minutes ago, about Dame having Giannis and still not being able to beat Steph. Bro, how many times have we heard? Oh, if you gave Dame this guy, if you gave Dame that guy, if you gave. And bro, like, I mean, look, you got fucking Giannis, bro. Giannis was called the best player in the world the year Steph won the title in 22. People were still calling Giannis the best. And
Idiotic.
Dame has that guy right next to him, bro.
That's
Well, I mean,
and Dame not being able to beat Steph. What else is new?
you guys have a well-oiled machine. That's what you guys have.
Too much help now.
Kerr's been there forever.
Too much
Right on.
help.
You have a core.
Too much help.
Too much help. There's always too much help.
You got two niggas in the top 75
What
and
does
top 10 in
what
the
does that
NBA.
mean? What does the
And
top 75 list mean in reality?
hold on.
Did that
I'll
top
tell you what it
75
means.
list?
Hold
I
on,
have a
JMJ.
question.
JMJ.
Did that top 75?
No need to speak
Wait,
over.
Bruce.
No need
Hold
to
on,
speak over each other,
Bruce.
brother.
Did
Let
that top
JMJ cook, man. This is
75
like a
shit
therapy,
help
bro.
him from getting bitched by Domantas Sabonis? Can you tell me what that list did for him? It didn't do shit for him tonight. He was 5 for 13, played like a bitch, and had 4 fouls in 3 quarters.
JMJ, can I make
Doesn't
a
mean
point?
shit. Go ahead.
All right, let me make a quick point. Domantas Sabonis is leading the NBA in double doubles and rebounds. It's not an Anthony
What does
Davis
Draymond
thing.
do
He's
to him
doing this.
every time? Bitches him every time. Respect your Hall of Fame center.
But the thing is,
Respect
but
him.
Oh damn.
Yeah,
JMJ,
you
Shit on him.
coping. You
Respect him.
coping bad, man.
but
You coping bad.
Draymond doesn't get
if
bitched by
if you
anybody.
had Draymond
Anybody.
instead of Anthony Davis, LeBron would have to average like 50, 40, 90 and have a
Well,
50-point game against the
it would be a different makeup of a team because, maybe you have an elite guard because he's not getting paid Anthony Davis money if he comes here. It would be a different makeup of a team, but that's a different discussion.
Who would be the elite guard?
What?
Champion, AD being soft as a pillow is nothing new, though, right? Like he's been that.
I've been to plenty of Laker games and I've seen it with my own eyes. It's way more frustrating in person.
JMJ, who's a better coach, Frank Vogel or Darvin Ham?
Frank Vogel.
Oh
my God.
So why you niggas want to? So why y'all want to
Who's
hit
y'all?
fired? Come on, man. I seen your tweets,
My
man.
tweets about Vogel? I don't say about Vogel. What?
Jam J.
That was a Russell Westbrook debacle because he couldn't get through to that thick-headed dude, and like who could? I mean, who could get through to Russell Westbrook? That was just
the Clippers, apparently. The Clippers.
Tyler,
you want to break my soul?
Bask in the glory right now. Bask in the glory right now. You better do it now.
That is the worst. That is one of the worst trades in the history of the NBA. History of the NBA.
You can't break what's
Jam,
already
do you know
broken.
I don't know y'all's record when it comes to the Kings. Is it 3-1 or 3-0
against the Kings?
Yeah.
No. I feel like we were 1-1 this year.
Oh damn! I didn't play them that much. Okay.
No. They handle us. De'Aaron Fox handles us every time. Like.
Nah, they're 3-0. They're 3-0. They're 3-0.
Dead ass.
They're 3-0.
Who's your best?
They're 3-0.
POA
yes, they
that you
won
could
132 to 127 in October. They won 125 to 110 on November 15th, and then they won tonight by 130-120.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
They
because I know y'all got to play on
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Play one more time next Wednesday.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Who's your best POA for Fox?
It's got to be the Cam Vando.
Best POA for Fox.
Vando.
It's Vando. Like who's healthy? It's sadly it's Max Christie probably. Someone with length who can actually like move his feet.
When you play Monk and Fox, you got to have two guys that can guard them. Like he put Taurean Prince on Monk, and Taurean Prince cannot go over screens. Like that's food for real. If you watch the game, they were up 20, right? You bring in Taurean Prince, and they bring in Malik Monk off the bench, and then they run screens, and he can't get through them, and then he goes off, and then they run the pick and roll. He's getting downhill, getting layups, hitting threes, and getting people involved. And then they had another guy go for.
Would you guys say that one of the bigger problems with the Lakers is the decision making of your coach in terms of who he's putting out there and how it doesn't make sense at certain times where you need different kind of personnel?
That all year, the coach.
Yeah, so that's actually. Jugo, if that's the case, then that's actually one of the epidemics in the NBA of coaches not knowing what personnel to use. They understand all the X's and O's. They understand all this shit, like the concepts of what you call plays and whatever. But then when it's time to make a decision on who you need to have on the floor in order to stop a certain motherfucker, so they're not going off on your team, this is where NBA coaches, for whatever reason, seems to get lost on politics.
This happened to y'all too. Y'all put 4 guards out there today. I seen that. Y'all put 4 guards
exactly.
Hold on.
I'm not gonna lie.
This is the biggest thing, bro. Y'all go through the same thing, man. I feel you.
You guys look pretty good.
Jim,
I'm not gonna lie.
you know LeBron calling the shots out there, man.
What was that?
The lineups that you see out there is a LeBron.
Ain't no fucking
Come
way.
on, man.
No,
like we done seen this man put a New York Knicks towel. He put a New York Knicks towel over your head. We know what power he has.
Yeah.
He is the GM, man. Come on, man.
If he
what
was
are we
the
doing?
GM, Austin Reeves would be in Atlanta at a strip club tonight. Like we'd have DeJounte Murray on our team.
JMJ, you can't see no wrong. That's the reason why he's your profile picture. I'm just looking at it from the outside, and I'm just telling you, like, you can continue to be deluded, but
he was 31-13-5 in a -3, the best on the team, the best in the starting lineup. What's?
He got some type of.
I don't know what you're talking about. Do you want to look up his stats since the All-Star break? They're amongst the best in the league.
Your mind is clouded, bro.
Clouded by
it's
what?
Your profile
Clouded
picture.
by what?
Yeah. What are you
what
are you talking about?
Are the numbers that you see.
You're in a Warrior space with a New York accent and a New York hat. I think you have an identity. Okay. and you live in Miami. Like I don't
Yeah,
know what
yeah,
you are.
yeah.
Hold
You
up.
still
You
don't
know
get no
that
cool.
Bruce
You
lives in
still don't get no
Miami?
cool points, gang.
Yeah, we've talked before.
Yeah, I'm from Miami.
And I know that
MJ
you're
is tapped in,
Canadian and
man.
we're a Laker fan, so it's like a whole identity crisis, and we can't start talking about whose profile picture. Like
Yeah,
we're all
you still
fucked
don't get
up in
no
here.
cool points,
Just
man.
relax.
Go ahead and quote,
Y'all
man.
fucked
You
up
don't
when
get
you
no
lost
cool points,
KCP,
gang.
man. Y'all fucked up when you lost KCP.
Yeah,
I cannot believe that they let him walk.
Bro,
That's insane.
terrible,
it was an
It helped you
overhaul,
terrible.
win a
bro.
championship, and you
An
let him fucking
overhaul.
walk. And now you got fucking D'Lo and Austin Reeves in your back fucking court.
It's disgusting. It's disgusting. I can't lie.
Yeah. If I was a Lakers fan, I'd be sick too.
Were Laker fans complaining about KCP,
Definitely,
Yes, we were.
or did
they've
You see
complained
the
about
shit
Yeah,
that he
everybody.
was.
Absolutely.
and Dennis Schroeder, and Caruso, and Kuzma, and Dennis Schroeder a second time, and Pat Beverly. It goes on and on. It's
But
a
y'all
circus
complain
over there.
too. You were complaining about Wiggins. Y'all complain
It's a
about
circus over
Kerr. Like you
there.
guys do the same shit. Like
What the fuck is
we're all
wrong with
Y'all
the
fans.
GM,
complain
bro?
about
Why are you
Moody.
letting
Y'all
go of
complain about
championship
Moody not
pieces?
getting minutes. Like y'all, TJD getting minutes. Y'all complain about a lot of shit too. Y'all just don't like to realize that shit.
Jim Park has
Yeah, but
bust a vocal
it's
cord over
it's
Steve Kerr. Like
it's one thing to complain about a player not getting minutes because you see his potential. It's another thing to send Russell Westbrook death threats and his
We
family.
don't agree with that.
Yeah, that's
We
next
didn't do
level.
that.
yeah, we don't agree with that. He was ass
Mm.
though. He was
Hold on one
definitely ass
second.
as a Laker.
Yeah, yeah. Okay,
No, he's
JMJ.
still
Hold on
ass.
one
Like he
second.
was
Hold up one
terrible.
second. JMJ. So who do y'all play next? The Bucks?
The Buck.
The
Yeah,
Bucks.
we got the
Timberwolves.
Bucks Friday.
No, Bucks. It's the I got it. It's the Bucks on Friday. It's an ESPN game. Then they got the on Sunday they got the Timberwolves, and then
You
on
know LeBron limped off the court, right?
Yeah. I
did
know y'all
he?
seen that, right? Or y'all just gonna
He
ignore it?
limped
Yeah,
off
he
the
No,
limped.
court?
what happened?
Yeah,
No,
Yes,
he's been
what
he was
playing
happened?
through this
laboring.
ankle thing.
He couldn't get off the court. They had to call a timeout to get him off the court.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
he can't settle in. Chill, get his 25, 7 and 7, and like I don't know, have someone else step up who's like 30 or like
EPO
25.
he
time.
must
All
not?
I
He
hear
must
in those
not.
two
EPO
games
time.
for the
He's fine.
Lakers
He'll
is
be
He
fine.
can't come
getting
off
their
the bench
back
like
blown
Steph
out
and
both
shit.
games.
Have some little kid named Jordan Poole just
He
drop
fucking
30
will,
or
bro.
something. He
All
can't
I
do
hear,
that.
all
None
I
of
hear
that
in those
luxury.
two
No,
games for the Lakers is they're
hold on,
getting their
hold on.
back blown out.
He got dude. Reeves is nice, man. Don't act like Reeves
Dude,
ain't.
that kid,
Reeves is not.
dude,
I
he's
think
an undrafted
defensively he's a
guy.
problem
Come
though.
on, man.
Defensively,
Sometimes he's
Hold
he's
up, hold up.
cool.
Wait. Jam. Let's be honest though. Remember last season when Braun went down with the foot? Reeves held it, bro. He held it down, bro. Come on.
Hey man, I don't
Oh,
know what
he's
happened
good. He's
between
good.
last season and this season. I don't know if this LA shit's getting to his head, if he's out at Delilah or whatever club he's at, and with D'Lo. I think D'Lo's taking him out, and he thinks he's too cool now. He's not that same
JMJ.
hungry
he lost
Reeves.
the go
He's not
getter
the same guy.
mentality.
And
He lost the go getter mentality.
JMJ, one thing.
didn't Austin Reeves save y'all
Bro, you
Yo,
against?
think D
why does that sound
If
like
D,
Jordan Poole,
if
bro?
D'Lo's not hitting
Why
I
does that
think
sound
he's
like
shots,
Jordan
party.
Poole
I think
after
he's
he
what
got
is he
paid?
partying
gonna
with
do?
D'Lo,
If he's
man. I
not
think
hitting
D'Lo's
shots,
taking these dudes
what
out.
is he doing? If he's not getting assists and making shots,
Yeah, they said the biggest critique for Reeves is that he's a defensive liability, pretty much.
And if you're going to be a defensive liability, you have to make up for it with elite
with
offense,
scoring.
which it's just
Yeah.
not. It's just not. He's
Yo,
clanking every
LeBron
night.
will be fine.
So
37, 87 is pretty
if
damn
you watch
good.
the game,
That's
right?
pretty damn
It's
good.
good. But if you watch,
Man, this
if wait,
summer's
wait,
gonna be so sweet,
if you
man.
watch the
We're
game,
gonna
you will say if
Kyrie
you
is going
got
to come. It's
This
going
De'Aaron
to be
summer's
Fox
interesting.
gonna
and
be
Malik
so
Monk
sweet, man.
scoring buckets, you have to score and match. They didn't
And it,
match.
and the thing is, and to that point, Austin Reeves just went 4 for 5 the other night from
He had
three.
a good game.
Wait,
He had a good game.
hold up. Jam. Are you saying, well, Jugo, are y'all saying, would y'all want to get rid of Reeves in the offseason?
Dude, everybody to me is expendable. Like I don't have this affinity toward Austin Reeves. His value is
So
super
is
high.
Bron expendable?
You got to put the best
You know,
the best
hey
available
Shadow,
players
you're friend with
on
you
the
DM
court.
with Rich Paul, right? You know
Yes, I
LeBron's
am.
like, you know that man's not expendable.
He's
Yeah.
He
not
can do what he
expendable.
wants. He can do what he wants. He's gonna get that
Okay.
extension, 160 mil. You know that.
Do you think he cares about $160 million, brother?
Dog, he's not
Yeah.
re-signing with the Lakers. He's not re-signing with the Lakers.
Brother,
Where else
You
he
don't think
gonna
he's gonna
go?
resign?
welcome to Dub Nation, my brother.
He will. It's
You
LeBron
think
It's
James.
he's
gonna
going
get
up?
He
You
will
real
think he's going
go.
up
spooky for
north?
you
If
in
he
summer,
tells the
man.
team,
You think he's going up north?
I want to
Is
come to
this
you,
the
they
intel that we hear
will
about?
make the moves to be able to acquire him. It is LeBron James. If he wants to go somewhere not on the Lakers, they will make moves to be
Brother,
able to acquire him.
them guys, you guys got a tough 10 games, man.
Hey, Shadow.
Let's just hope you get over 500, man.
Hey,
Hey,
Shadow.
y'all gotta
Let's
go out there and play games too. It's the NBA.
Yeah, we're gonna be seeing you in the play-in, man.
It's the
Don't worry about
Nah,
it.
NBA.
we'll be
We're right
fine.
where
Don't
you
we're
worry.
not
at.
gonna be nowhere near the play-in, brother.
Both
Nowhere
of
near.
y'all's
Buddy.
teams got to take it one game
Nah,
at a
we'll be
time at this
nowhere near
point.
the play-in,
So it's
brother.
not
You
the
have to
NBA.
take it one game at a time.
Hold on. Let's do hour two. Let's transition over to playback and do hour two at playback.tv/space gang. So head to playback and I'll see y'all over there and we can chop this up and laugh at the Lakers a little bit more. I'll see y'all over there. Again, playback.tv/space gang.